What happens if the best player in an A plays Ezreal? Well, you can guess what happens, but it's even better than what you're guessing. I just want to say, today you're going to witness why Ezreal is the best ADC in the game if you are good at the game. And today I'm going to teach you guys how to get good at the game, and especially at Ezreal. We don't have much time to talk about the build. I have 3 gameplays. 3 gameplays with starting all over. So, very quickly, how do you build Ezreal? There are many ways, but I'm going to tell you the main way. Mana Mune first. You get boots, Trinity Force. Yeah, I want to explain other ways, but I'm just going to explain the main way. Because like you're always going to be fine with the main way. So these are always going to be your first 2 items. After that, it's quite situational. If the enemies are squishy, you go for the Essence Reaver. Riftmaker will give you better ultimate damage, and it gives you better second ability and third ability damage. Basically burst damage. Like if you want to burst the enemies, Riftmaker is going to be great. But then again, it also gives you great sustain. However, if you actually want sustain damage, this is going to be your build. You go for the Bladed Rune King and Cerulous Grudge. This is good against tanks. So tanks, you go for this. Squishies, you go for this. And of course, you have the Iceborne Gauntlet as well. You could go for that instead of the Trinity Force if you're against full attack damage. Maw of Mormortius, another situational last item if you're against magic resist. Or perhaps a 3rd, 4th item if you're really against a lot of magic resist. In the second game starting will be against a ton of magic resist. So I'm curious to see what he's going to build against them. For the boots, you can go for the Glutinous Greaves. The healing is great, the bonus damage is great, just overall greatness. Don't go for Boots of Mana, you don't need it. And then last item is going to be a Guardian Angel to guard your angel. Of course, you're gonna go Stasis as well at some point. And for the runes, you're gonna go Kraken Slayer. You can go Conqueror, but I recommend Kraken Slayer. Brutal, very good early game. Here you go Giant Slayer or Cup of Grass, Legend Bloodline, and Bone Plating. Honestly, what can I say? Wait, I just wanna get into the gameplay. You guys can see this? Let me just see. I know it's freezing for you guys. I know you cannot see it now, but I have to put it correctly. Let's see, is the screen correct now? Yes, okay. So, first things first. This is the first gameplay. As I said, I have 3 gameplays. And in the last gameplay, guys, he's gonna be up against D'Enzio. That's another YouTuber, another ADC player, incredibly good player. So in the last game, you're gonna be able to see starting play ADC into D'Enzio. I believe he's gonna play ADC, because here he's playing Ezreal jungle. And you may be wondering, how the hell does Ezreal jungle work? It's starting. He does whatever the hell he wants. You know what I mean? Of course, links are going to be in the description to Starting's Twitch. I'll link his YouTube as well. Hopefully I don't forget. But yeah, he uploads videos daily on YouTube. You can check it out. It's his gameplay basically from Twitch. But what I recommend you to check out is his Twitch. Like you can see him play live on Twitch, and it's just absolute greatness in Wild Rift. Like it's skill beyond normal comprehension. He's so good. You know what I mean? He's so good at the game. It's just an art watching him. And then of course, what champion do you want someone like him to play besides Ezreal, right? Like this is the ultimate champion that the skilled player is going to absolutely shine on. It's just this, like, there is no skill ceiling to Ezreal. You can always get better. Starting, why do you embarrass me like this? I'm talking about the skill ceiling being exponentially high, and then he cannot even clear his own jungle. Well, that's hilarious, man. I'm joking. I mean, that happens to everyone. But yeah, I watch a lot of his streams. I asked him, like, bro, you know, like, we need to see this. People need to see this, because I'm not seeing enough Ezreal. And I know it will take you infinite time, and you're not even gonna get as good as, like, not even nearly as good as starting on Ezreal. But you can learn a lot of things from it. Like, what I'm wondering right now is how the hell is he gonna gank on Ezreal? You know what I mean? Like, how the hell is he supposed to gank on Ezreal? His jungle clear is already very slow. Like, Ezreal's jungle clear is incredibly slow. How is he gonna gank? Like, how is this gonna work? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. It's not gonna work. Oh, he flashed his first ability over the minion. Oh my god. Did you see what he did? He flashed his first ability over the minions to hit that Caitlyn and proc the Kraken Slayer and just surprise her with a fast kill. Very, very clean, actually. That was very nice. So how does he build it? So there are actually 2. Okay, this is the other way I wanted to explain to you guys during the build part, but I wanted to keep it simple. But it seems like Starting actually goes for this other way. So the other way you can build Ezreal is what I like to say the early game way. You can go for Tear of Goddess and Sheen. So the way you do that one is, of course, you start with a weapon blade or whatever the hell it's called in Wild Rift, like the 500 gold weapon damage item. Then you go for Tear of Goddess, and then you go for Sheen. And you rush the Trinity Force. You're not gonna finish the Mana Mune. You're gonna rush the Trinity Force. This is gonna give you a big early game power spike. But during the first dragon, so you either have to truly utilize this early game power spike, get yourself a lot of gold to get enough gold to get a Trinity Force. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Am I still recording? Where were we? What was that? So where was I? So if you go for this build, you have to make sure you've gotten a couple kills early on, I would say, which starting got. Of course, you got 2 kills and 1 assist. Because otherwise you're going to struggle during the first dragon. This build is extremely risky, but the payoff is extreme, just as extreme as how risky it is. Because if you get those couple kills, if you farm up pretty well, you're gonna get a Trinity Force and a Tear of Goddess before the first dragon, and you're gonna be unbeatable when you get that. The Mana Mune power spike is much weaker, but much safer. See, if you're starting out playing Ezreal, or if you're just not as good at him yet, I don't recommend you to do this. Don't. Like, just don't do it. Go for the Mana Mune, get good at this champion, and once you've gotten really, really good, that's when I recommend you to go for the Sheen one. Because the Sheen kind of forces you to snowball. But look at how much damage you do. This is the thing. It forces you to snowball, but it lets you do things like this. You know what I mean? Without the Sheen, he would have died right here. Like, he would have simply died. So, only do this if you're very good at Ezreal already. This will give you that early power spike, and when you get enough gold, the power spike at the dragon. I'm curious to see if he's gonna get enough gold. He probably will, but then again, I'm just curious. And you know what the beauty is of this build as well? You know, if you get enough gold for the first dragon, after that, you're also gonna get quite an early Muramana. It's not like you're delaying the Muramana by a lot. Because Tear of Goddess gives you 7 stacks, and Mana Mune gives you only 10. It's not that much more. So that's why it's just so good to do it like this, rather than sort of rushing the Mana Mune. Again, I'm not saying rushing Mana Mune is bad. Contrary to that, I'm saying rushing Mana Mune is better than this for the average player. But then again, if you want to bring it to the next level, this would be the way to go. And by the way, guys, I want to remind y'all, I am doing a skin giveaway, and all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video, giving away 3 skins. And let me know your thoughts about everything. Actually, after you've watched some of the gameplays, there's 3 gameplays, of course. I wonder what you guys think about Ezreal after watching this. Because I'm saying Ezreal is the strongest ADC. I actually think he's even stronger than Kai'Sa. I don't rate him stronger on the tier list, because Ezreal is only stronger than Kai'Sa with the very skilled player. Now, obviously, not a lot of people are skilled enough to truly, fully utilize the power of Ezreal. I mean, it took me so long to master this champion, and still not even be nearly, you know, on the level I should be at to play Ezreal on like the maximum potential. So like that's the thing I want to say. Don't get upset if you're not good at Ezreal. It takes so much time, this champion, but oh my god, is it rewarding. One of the most rewarding champions to get good at in the game. I'm telling you, it's totally worth your time to invest in Ezreal, 100%. So here you can see, starting actually didn't get Trinity Force before the first objective, which kind of sucks for him. Because now you can see he's actually struggling in the fight. And you can see he's desperate to go back and get that Trinity Force. He cannot take his jungle, because he's actually straight up gonna die, or they're just gonna invade him and kill him. But now he finally got it. Now he's gonna be strong. See, now he has achieved that power spike. So you can see even a player like starting, he wasn't able to get Trinity Force before the first dragon. He just didn't. So now you can see he's being very, very aggressive. Although I would say perhaps a bit too aggressive. He misses his ult, but like, again, you can't hit everything. You literally cannot hit everything. I think even if you put a perfect algorithm on Ezreal, he's still not gonna hit everything. Because enemies are gonna dodge, right? So you should, again, you shouldn't try to hit everything. Just hit. This is a piece of advice that I often give during my Ezreal video, is rather spam your abilities with a 60% hit rate than very carefully use your abilities with like an 80% hit rate. Because like after all, spamming your abilities with a 60% hit rate, you're probably gonna hit more than being very careful with 80%. And you're also kind of scaring enemies away. You know, they're gonna walk around, bam, 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 to dodge your stuff. And when they're trying to dodge your stuff, your teammates are gonna hit their stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a bit like that, where you shouldn't just use your first ability every 5 seconds. Now, obviously, you shouldn't just spam it, auto aim it like an idiot, right? You need to find a bit of an in-between, just a bit, but you need to tend a little bit more to the spamming side. So be a bit careful, but more spammy. Because you can see how he's like pretty much using his first ability on cooldown. But he's not gonna use it if he just, if it's a complete miss. He's not gonna do it like that. Ha, he smited it, that's funny. Oh, third ability, there we go. He can ult here. Huge ultimate. Oh my god, is that a kill? Yeah, there we go. I mean, the enemies are doing really well. What can I say? Like, sure, he's actually 2-1-0-1-5, but look at the enemies. They're pushing the inhib. They're pushing mid lane. The enemies are doing extremely well in this game. Enemies got the dragon as well, so I would say this is a bit of a dangerous game. Like, Yasuo has 1,000 more gold than starting. Starting needs to shut down that Yasuo. Yeah, so he goes for glutinous griefs as well. Oh, he didn't. Okay. He went for armor boots. He needs to be careful here. Yasuo is gonna kill him, so he needs to maintain a proper distance. Oh, look at that. Very nice when he sliced through them. I don't think he actually dashes into him. What? Oh, he dashes because his team was there, so he wasn't afraid. Oh, his positioning is so good, by the way. He's just nitpicking out the Pantheon with his Kraken Slayer, and now he's 1v1ing the Caitlyn too, and he hits everything, of course. You see how he's just kind of catching them out? And now, look, the way he's playing now, he's low, so he's playing maximum range, and then he's just trying to hit his first ability from maximum range. See, as an Ezreal, you have two choices of playing a fight. Oh, if he gets this, he didn't get it? Oh, he got it. Nice. So, you have two different ways to fight, right? One of the ways is the in-your-face way, which you'll see him do a lot, right? Like, you dash into the enemy with your third ability. You hit your second ability and you go in, right? This is the in-your-face one. It works extremely well. This one works very well if you can pretty much guarantee winning the 1v1. If you know you're gonna win the 1v1, you'll just dash in and kill the enemy. So, like, here you can see him do, like, this is what I mean. He's dashing into the enemy, although it was extremely close, but this is the in-your-face playstyle, right? Like, you dash into the enemy, and what this allows you to do is it guarantees your hits. If you dash into the enemy, you can simply auto-aim second ability, auto-aim first ability, and you can spam it. So you can spam it and do maximum damage per second when you do it like that. But the obvious problem is you're right in front of the enemy can do the exact same to you. But the thing is, Ezreal was built to do extreme amounts of damage. So oftentimes you're actually going to win that exchange when you're in the face of the enemy. But clearly he's not going to do that against Yasuo, right? Like, you can see he's trying to maintain a safe position against Yasuo, which brings me to the other way, right? Like, this is the other way he's playing. You see what he's doing? He's like kind of maintaining a range while barely being close enough to hit his first ability. This is hard. Like, these are the types of things that make Ezreal so hard to play, because this is the safe way to play Ezreal, but then again, you have to play it in a way where you're still able to land your first ability. When you play like this, naturally you're not gonna hit as many abilities as the in-your-face playstyle, right? Like, obviously you're not, because here you can see he's doing that playstyle now, where he maintains a range, but obviously, he cannot hit the enemy as often as when he's in his face. Like, look, this is how you play it. You maintain a range, and you're not gonna hit everything. You're simply not. Although starting is almost hitting everything, but like, this is it. So look, he's running away. You see, he's running away. But clearly his damage per second is significantly lower than the in-your-face. And then he decides, hey, I can win the in-your-face. After poking the Yasuo a few times, he then decides I can win the in-your-face, and then he goes in. See, I want you guys to have this switch in your mind as well. When you play Ezreal, this is like, you have to have this switch in your head. Like, okay, should I maintain distance or should I be in your face? Maintain distance, if you cannot win the 1v1 by doing maximum damage and taking maximum damage, and then in your face if you can win it. And during a team fight, you're gonna have to mix them up, right? Like, at some, in the beginning, maybe you're gonna have to maintain a distance. At some point, the enemy ADC is super low, you dive in their face. Oh, look at that. Oh, he just gets the kill. So there you go, in his face, easy kill. Karma is not a problem, he's gonna go in her face. But yeah, Caitlyn is not a problem, but Yasuo is a problem, you see? So he's probably thinking now, okay, not in your face anymore. I'm gonna maintain a little bit of a distance. He even jumps over the wall to just maintain a distance. And now he's just bullying them from over the wall. Look at that. And there we go. In your face. See, when I tell this to you guys, I'm pretty sure you're all gonna be able to see the difference between the, like here, you see again, in your face. You're gonna be able to notice the difference between the in your face and then the save gameplay. You're gonna be able to constantly notice it because I told you guys now about it. QSS, there you go, easy kill. He just has to basic attack. Yep, there we go, easy. It just all went so fast. He's 11-0 this game. The other two games are not gonna be like this, by the way. I mean, the next one is gonna be interesting, but the last one is like a very close game against D'Enzio. And yeah, he also told me like the last one is pretty much the best one. So if you guys don't have any time, just watch the last one. But then you're gonna miss the second one. That's the problem. He needs to go back. I mean, he has a Rift Maker. Or he's gonna go for Mortal Reminder. I think he's gonna go Rift Maker. He doesn't really need a Mortal Reminder. If I were him, I wouldn't have even gone for Blade of the Rune King. I think Blitzcrank, if Blitzcrank didn't hook it, I think maybe he would have stolen it. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know why he went for Blade of the Rune King. I feel like Essence Reaper would have been much better this game. Because his playstyle has constantly been poking enemies with his first ability. And Essence Reaper would have dealt so much more damage with that. And his ult as well. I don't know, like I don't think Blade of the Rune King is his way to go this game. Blade of the Rune King is very good if an enemy is chasing you, that's very tanky, and that you can just constantly attack with your basic attack's first ability. But like, Essence Reaper, you know, in situations like these, Essence Reaper is much, much better. So I don't know, I don't want to say he made a mistake, but I would have done it different. I would not have gone Blade of the Rune King this game, no way. Like, everything he's doing spouts Essence Reaper to me. I don't know. I don't know how he thinks about it. Maybe he thinks the same after watch. Oh, look at that. But you see what I mean? Like, Blade of the Rune King... I mean, he's using basic attacks a lot, which I suppose Blade of the Rune King is better at. Because Blade of the Rune King gives you attack speed. He just killed all of them, by the way, just like that. I think that they can't really end the game, because it's below 16 minutes. So there is a barrier. By the way, I want to give you guys a quick update. So, obviously, yesterday I made the video about the matchmaking exploit. You know, the inting Scion. But not just inting Scion, literally inting to reduce his stats. A rioter actually replied to the situation. He seemed oblivious. Oblivious meaning that he has no idea what's going on. But I think he's acting oblivious. Because basically he said, yeah, you guys are only taking KDA into consideration. But you're not taking into consideration how many turrets he's pushing, how well he's doing. But he completely missed the point. He thought we were talking about like inting Scion should not be viable. No one actually said that. Inting Scion is and has always been a viable strategy. He completely missed the point that the streamer, Lego Wildrift, is artificially reducing his stats, his KDA, his damage dealt to enemy champions, to reduce his MMR, to have better teammates than the enemy. And it's working. And then he's like, yeah, you guys don't have proof. You have to look at each match history. But the proof already exists. Someone has done that before and proven that it works like this. So I don't know, man. Like this is, he does have in his profile, tweets are my own opinion, but he's a rioter working on Wildrift, and he said that. So I don't know. Like it seems like Riot. I don't think they're oblivious. I really don't think they are. I think it's just he's like he can't agree to this because he's a rioter. He has to make the game look good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I explained it in the replies. Like, I know he knows what's going on, but I still took the time to explain everything in the replies. Not for him, not just for him, but also for the community, I guess. And yeah, let's see what happens. I don't know. They are gonna have to do something about it because people are not stupid. Contrary to popular beliefs, people are not stupid. They will figure out things very, very fast, and people have figured it out. So as much as Riot or Riot devs want to say, unless they actually change it, people are not stupid. Just want to say that. Look at this, by the way. What the hell? Yeah, I think his build is wrong. Like, even though he's dominating them, I actually think his build is wrong. I don't know. I feel like with an Essence Reaper, he would have just done even more damage than that. But small reminder, he's 19-1. He's gonna end the game here. I'm just gonna scroll further because, yeah, he's gonna end the game. Let's see how much damage he did in the first game. Oh, I was in the chat. I was in the chat. Look, this is me. I was not child friendly in the chat. But I think here I asked him like, bro, you need to send me this. I told you guys, right? Like, I told you guys that I sent him that in the chat. Like, I told him, bro, you need to show me this. 58,000 damage. So that's the first game. Boink. Now we get the second game. In this game, he's gonna be against a full AP composition. And I just kind of... Yeah, so he told me he's against full AP. So Vladimir, Diana, Orianna, I think, Kai'Sa, and there was a Sona too. This is literally full AP. What is he gonna do against them? Like, he's gonna go Mercury Threads. He's probably gonna go for Malphmore Mortius. What is gonna happen this game? I mean, how do you build this, right? Like, how do you build this type of game? Full AP. You don't see that too often. Full AD you actually see, but full AP not that often. But I don't know. Like, Riot responded, and the fact that I don't want to say Riot, it's a Riot def. The fact that he responded shows that they are actually concerned about this. But now the question is, are they willing to change it? Because obviously changing this is going to cost resources, changing the matchmaking, and they're not going to gain any money from it directly. Although I would say they would gain money from it indirectly, because making the game better indirectly makes people play more, indirectly makes people buy more skins. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm just a content creator, I guess. Because the way he said it is, we look at it from a broad view, and that's it. We just conclude things without actually analyzing the things in depth. Something like that. I don't know, man. Like, then again, you can't assume people are stupid. Just like I'm not assuming you are stupid. Oh well. What can we do? Me as a content creator, I raised awareness to the situation. I've been talking about this a long time. Everyone has been. Everyone has been. Darkbreaker, broken support, call me talk, starting all everyone knows this exists. Everyone talks about it, but no one cares. So now we need to make it broad for the public to know, you know? Like, everyone knows it, people are gonna start doing it, it's gonna start working for people, it's gonna break the system. It's gonna force a change. It's either gonna force a change or it's gonna kill the game. Now, I don't think they're gonna change it unless it goes to China, because they probably don't really care about any servers except the Chinese servers, since the majority of their revenue comes from the Chinese servers, because that's where Wild Rift is big. So essentially, like, if it goes to China, then they're gonna change it. That's what I think, at least. He actually cleared jungle quite fast, I wanna say, by the way. Like, in 2 minutes and 5 seconds, he cleared everything and the scuttle. Oh, look at that. Is he gonna ult? Flash? Why did he not flash? He could have flashed. What? I thought he was gonna flash like right before the ult would land to try to hit it below. Oh. Yeah, you're not winning that one. Level 5 Diana is a tad bit too strong. Singed is just AFK. He does the same thing, by the way. You see how he's going for Sheen? He's doing the exact same thing. He's actually straight up rushing Trinity Force this time? Is he not gonna go Tear? What? Don't you need Tear for the mana? Maybe he'll go for it a little bit later, but I feel like you really need Tear to be able to spam your abilities and do maximum damage. But that kind of sucks. I mean, who the hell in his right mind invades with an Ezreal? I mean, how is that supposed to work? I guess when you're starting, everything works. I just want to say he's getting a lot of gold per minute like this. Even though he died, he's farming really, really hard. Like, he's farming very, very well like this. Enemy blue buff is spawned as well. So the Diana is going to be on the bottom side. What is he going to do? Yeah, the enemies have vision here as well. It kind of sucks. Yeah, the Singed is feeding. That's not good. He could try to gank either yeah, Orianna looks like a free kill right here. Boom, boom. Okay, now he can just ult her. Oh, no ult needed, I guess. Khazrin got the kill, that's good. He's looking at Vladimir thinking maybe he can ult him, but Vladimir is just gonna heal up, so it's not gonna work. And early game, your ult doesn't really do that much damage yet. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. He can use his ultimate to clear his jungle just a bit faster, while also, you know, hitting the enemy top side. But then Diana invaded him, that's pretty funny. He's actually gonna go in her face, wow. And that's because the Khazrin was here. Normally you would not go in the face of Diana, but he did it here because Khazrin backed him up. But yeah, like while you're farming jungle on Ezreal, that's another thing you can do. Well, he's not gonna win this. There's no way. He's gonna try to take this and just run away. But he's really gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah, he actually won. The Vladimir committed a bit too far. Wait, what? I think Singed is just trolling. He just got executed. Yeah, you see how he's just using his ultimate while farming? He also hit Diana in her jungle. He got vision on the enemy jungler. You see how it can be valuable to just use your ultimate while you're in the jungle? And when you're playing Ezreal, you reduce all of your cooldowns by 1.5 seconds when you use your first ability. So you can just use your ultimate at the start of your jungle, and then at the end of your jungle, it's almost gonna be off cooldown again. Can he please go back and just get the Trinity Force? Oh, nice. Never mind, he just got them without the Trinity Force. Although again, the Vladimir may be a bit of a problem. But then again, Vladimir is not that late into the game yet, but he should become problematic. Khazadin hard counters Vladimir though, so if they Khazadin is Mali, I know that player as well. I think he's a he used to be a pro Brawl Stars player, he used to be a Vainglory player too. And now of course he's a really good Wild Rift player too. I think that's him, right? Should be him. Trinity Force, Tear of Goddess. He skips the Tear of Goddess. Oh, he goes for the boots, and then he just goes for the Sapphire Crystal. Damn, dude. I just want to see the last DM, to be fair. It's going to be against Dienzio. It's going to be very interesting to watch. Interesting to me how he's been able to maintain his mana without a Tear of Goddess early game. I guess he's just taking blue buffs all the time. And then when he doesn't have a blue buff, maybe he's not spamming his abilities as much. I mean, yeah, this Singed is just inting, by the way. So it's a 4v6. Again, he's maintaining distance, but look at his damage, dude. Oh my god. Orianna's in that bush. He seems to be more interested in the dragon. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought. Just kill him and then go for Drake. Diana is alive. So perhaps he should be a bit careful with the smite. Ah! Ah! You're too far away. Okay. Boom, boom. She should be dead with the ultimate too. Ult? Wait, did he hit her? I would say it was a bit too wide, but I think he actually hit her. Did he predict her flash? Because he tried to predict her flash with that ultimate like that. That's what it's about. That's actually, I think he hit it. Ah, he filled that. He wanted to dash over the wall and instantly put down the Herald. That's very awkward. But the Herald just gets spawned in the jungle. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, this is the old Sona. Look at how strong she is. Ah, this gives me flashbacks. This is the old Sona, I think. Right? Yeah, this is the old Sona, man. Because like he made this video right before the Sona rework. Wow. That gives me flashbacks, man. That gives me flashbacks. I'm never gonna be able to play Sona again like this. Oh, that gives me so many flashbacks. Yeah, of course he rushes the Maw of Marmortius. He's literally gonna be unkillable with this item. They're full AP. I would say this game is already won, because they're just not gonna be able to kill him, and he can just destroy him. Like Diana's gonna dive him, but he's just gonna kill her. Is he gonna hit all of them? Oh, he only hit one. Okay. Okay, he skips his jungle to rotate. Is he gonna go in her face? I don't think he will immediately. He actually will. What are you doing? Yeah, he has the flash now. See, this is what happens if you make a mistake with the in-your-face playstyle. He made a mistake right here. He went in their face when he shouldn't have, so he had to flash away. Now that his team is here, of course he can do it. And all of them just died. And then you just continue farming. Yep, just like nothing happened. Again, these random ults. He's just kind of trying to hit the enemy. He did actually hit her. So maybe, like, Khazadin could kill the Kai'Sa now, potentially, because starting hit his ultimate like that. You see? Is it actually gonna make the difference? Look at the map. Look at topside. Kai'Sa flashed. It actually made the difference. I think if starting didn't ult Kai'Sa, Khazadin would not have gotten that kill. You see how crazy that is? Across the map, he just provides value like that. That's actually crazy. What is he gonna go now? Don't tell me he goes more magic resist. Like, what is he gonna go? Rift? Riftmaker, Essence Reefer, something like that, I guess. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you give it a like. It really supports the channel a lot when you give the video a like. And it's a small effort, but it helps a lot. So if you want to do that, make sure you give the video a like. You know, I know you're laying on your lazy ass, you don't want to do it. That's fine, I get it. I wouldn't want to do it either. But it would be nice. Let's just say it like that. Oh, if he hit that second ability, Kai'Sa was dead, by the way. Just so you guys know. But then again, it's of course incredibly hard to hit everything, right? You can't just hit everything. This is not a good position. He doesn't have anything else to run away now. He doesn't have anything. So he has to fight. You see? He's not running, he's fighting while he's running. Boom, boom, boom. He's fighting while he's running. That's what you want to do as an Ezreal. You don't want to run away. You want to fight while you're running away. Because Ezreal does so much damage. When an enemy is chasing you, you can just basic attack, first ability, second ability, so much damage. Never just run away. Always just hit your first ability while you're running away. I mean, of course, unless you're 1 HP and you know you can run away, of course then you're running away. But even then, if you can maintain a distance, still try to hit your abilities while you're running away, even when you're 1 HP. Like, no joke. He wants that Riftmaker. It's like 200 more gold. He can take this. He can take the... Oh, he doesn't? Yeah, okay. I thought he should. So you can take this. Is he gonna steal her jungle too? I don't know if he did, but he just annoyed Diana like that. Take the red buff. I would have gone back, taken the Riftmaker, and then went for the red buff. Because he kind of wasted 4 seconds while waiting for the red buff here. He could have already backboarded. Because he has to backboard anyways. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I think he actually wasted time doing it like this. But then again, what am I even nitpicking from this gameplay? Wasted time? 4 seconds? When you're watching a player that's this good, at some point you're gonna start nitpicking stupid things like that. It's so dumb. But then if he didn't do that, he would have had to path to the red buff and then to the dragon. So I think he didn't actually even waste any time. Maybe he just wasted a little bit of red buff time. I don't know, it's perfect. Okay, let's just say it like that. Again, random ults. Even if he misses, it's fine. Oh, he's gonna go Spirit Visage, last item. He's gonna be physically unkillable. They just never gonna kill him. Never ever are they gonna kill him. Kai'Sa is attack damage, but even Kai'Sa does some magic damage, so... It's just, he's unkillable. Yeah, of course he's gonna go in their face. He doesn't even care that it's a 1v2. He's that tanky. He can play so aggressive now. He almost killed Orianna there, by the way. He's just in their base. He's camping in their base. Yeah, so Kai'Sa's probably the only one that can kill him. I don't think anyone else. Like, look at that. He's taking 0 damage from Vladimir. Yeah, there we go. I mean, look at that. Flash? I don't really understand why he doesn't flash his ultimate. Like, right there, he could have hit all 3 with his ultimate. Why does he not do that? I think maybe it's something he just doesn't do. Because, like, he could have flashed it just in a way where it would hit all 3 people and just completely one-shot their whole team. Yeah, again, he's not dying. Look at that, Orianna all into him. He doesn't even take a little bit of damage. It's so funny. He's disrespecting them so much. Look at that. It's like, it's as if he's attacking minions. It honestly feels like, look at that. It honestly feels like he's attacking minions. He's gonna go back and get a Spirit Visage too. No way. He's like, how is he gonna die? He's not gonna die. He has so much HP, he has so much magic resist. He's never ever gonna die. I don't really know why he's bothering himself taking his entire jungle. Just take your red buff and go, man. I guess he wants to keep his gold per minute up just for the stats. But he doesn't need it. He's already full build. He only needs a stasis. Just take your red buff and go. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. Okay, that damage is not fair. Like, on top of him being so tanky, look at how much damage he's doing. He's sniping the Sona between 4 people. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that's what I thought would happen. Just ult and they win. I'm gonna scroll further because we have another gameplay. Let's look at how much damage he did, how much he tanked and everything like that. Before we move on to the last one, which is gonna be the best one. Let's see. He actually did 60k damage. Singed was straight up trolling. And yeah. Let's now get into the last gameplay, guys. Jungle Ezreal. Here you can see him. D'Enzio. D'Enzio is playing Jinx. He's playing with the same mid laner right here. So let's move on. Let's get to the gameplay. There we go. I know you guys can hear a little bit of background noise, but it should be going away very soon. I'm sorry for it. Yeah, now he's not against full AD or full AP. He's against a big mix of damage. The enemies actually have a really good composition. Because Vi can dive him, and then Seraphine can follow up with an ultimate. They can just one-shot Ezreal. So I'm gonna guess he's gonna go for a very early stasis this game. He needs to go for an early stasis. Let's see. At least he's not playing Taylor Swift this time. Because I can hear the music, but I cannot play it on YouTube because it's copyrighted. But last time I was recording his video, I had like 3 Taylor Swift songs in a row. He seems to always do this full clear. This is the 3rd gameplay we're watching, and 3rd time he's doing this full clear. And he always start. Did he start at blue buff every time? I don't remember the first gameplay. Did he start blue buff there too? I think I know the second gameplay he started blue buff. I remember that. But did he also start blue buff first gameplay? I think he did. Yeah, I think he did. I think every single time the way he rotates in Ezreal with Ezreal in the jungle is he just starts the blue buff. To be able to spam his ability, right? Like to be able to spam the first ability. Because if you start red buff, you're gonna run out of mana before you even reach the blue buff. It actually goes that fast. So now he's gonna take this, he's gonna take the red buff, he's gonna take the wolves. But then there is a high probability you're gonna lose the scuttle crab. Because the enemy is likely starting red buff and then going for the scuttle crab on your side. So let's see what happens. Oh, his Yasuo is rotating though. Okay, his Yasuo is rotating, so he can take the scuttle crab. I guess the enemy is on the other scuttle crab. Very, like, interesting. Yeah, the Vi is there. So Vi also started blue buff then? It's interesting. I think he should be duo queue with this Yasuo, because this Yasuo is really playing around him a lot. And he's playing around the Yasuo too. I mean, come on, you're not gonna get a kill like that. Yeah, it's not that easy against D'Enzio, bro. Look at that, he's getting destroyed by D'Enzio. Yeah, never mind, bro. You're not gonna be able to gank like that. He also told me this game had a lot of mistakes, so that's why he sent it to me, so we can analyze those mistakes. Then again, he doesn't go for Tear of Goddess, he's just rushing the Trinity Force. In the first gameplay, he went Sheen and Tear, but the last 2 games, it seems like he's just rushing Trinity Force, rather than getting a Tear of Goddess with it. The enemy Vi probably took this scuttle crab, he's not even bothering to check. And the only reason he's kind of roaming around like this is because there's nothing much else to do. This blue buff is not up yet, but look at that. Oof! That's a kill, just like that. Yasuo actually survived too, wow. He's gonna push? I think he should go back. Ah, you failed. If the Vi hit that, no way. They're gonna kill Vi. Yep. That is so dumb. Like, Vi could have easily killed both of them. What the hell was that? If the Vi had actually properly flashed it. Where did he come from? Okay. Where did he come from? That's a good engage by the Yone. I'm still laughing at that Vi. Like, that was so bad. Vi could have easily killed both of them. Easily. Oh. He's trying to time his ultimate with like the enemies chasing him, but then he realized it's not worth it because Vi is chasing him and she's gonna kill him anyways. But actually, perhaps it could have been worth it. Oh, there we go. And then they get the kill because of that ultimate. Nice. Again, I know you can hear stuff in the background, but hopefully it's not too annoying. He can gank, but he can also just go for his jungle. Hopefully he's gonna take blue. I think he's gonna do a full clear. But like, what I would do is I would go back and get the Trinity Force after like taking blue and the Gromp. I would take this. Maybe I would clear the blue side fully. Is that a kill? Is that a kill? Is the enemy backboarding? No. I would take the full blue side and I would go back. And then I would take red side with my Trinity and go for the dragon. Let's see what he actually does. He's still not going back. But why? How is this the right thing to do? I mean, I know Yone is low. But if the enemies collapse on him, you know, aren't you gonna lose a lot of damage? I guess he just thinks the enemies are doing dragon. Or he just decides they're doing dragon. And they are doing dragon. But then again, like, look, here it gets a little bit dangerous. Yeah. Imagine if Yone was a bit faster. Would that not have been his death? I don't know, man. I mean, it's clearly working for him. 15 minutes. Oh, he missed. Oh, I think he's... Wow, never mind. I was gonna say I think he's gonna die, but he just killed him. Kraken Slayer too strong, I guess. Man, you have 3,000 gold in your pocket. Just go back. Oh my god. Go back. Jesus. What? Okay, he gets Tear and then he goes for... Yeah, Glutinous Greaves this game. Because they have a mixed amount of damage. Glutinous Greaves are gonna be great. He's probably gonna ult, yep. Ult somewhere, just to clear it a bit faster. Because it really saves you like a couple seconds when you ult the wolves like that. Because it's 4 jungle camps. Ezreal definitely struggles clearing all of those jungle camps. So he's just gonna ult through those jungle camps. And look at the cooldown of his ult. It's already on 23 seconds. He's gonna go lower and lower every time he hits his first ability. After he clears the scuttle or fights this Vi, he's gonna have his ult again. But he's gonna die here, yep. He already wasted his third ability going into the Scuttle Crab, completely ignoring the fact that they can just gank him, and then he just dies like that. Like, that's the thing with Ezreal, you get punished so hard for mistakes like that, seemingly small mistakes with big consequences. That's this champion. That's what this champion is. Anti-heal? Who is he going anti-heal for? Who is he getting anti-heal for? Oh, I guess Dienzio. Yeah, I guess Dienzio. Because Dienzio has, I think, a Bloodthirst or Immortal Shield Bar or something like that. Someone needs to go Serpent Fang in his team, by the way. The enemies have so many shields. Yone has a shield, Seraphine has a shield, Vi has a shield, Karma has massive shields, and if Jinx has Immortal Shield Bar, that's a shield as well. They have so many shields. Someone needs to go for Serpent Fang. Maybe even starting on the Ezreal. It could be good this game if no one goes for it. Again, he goes in your face. Like, why do you do that like this? I mean, his team is here, but... Oh, look at that. Oh, that was a nice Jinx ultimate as well. To just get him low enough to die. Very well played. He goes for Cup of Grass on Ezreal. Interesting. Yeah, he told me, like, he likes to go Cup of Grass just to finish off enemies. He doesn't really like Giant Slayer a lot, unless of course you're against a lot of Giant Slayers. Giants. I actually tend to go for Giant Slayer quite often. Oh, look at that. Forces the Jinx to flash. But if you haven't already, make sure you put down a comment. Let me know your thoughts on all of this gameplay. And you're entering a skin giveaway like that too, of course. Yeah, that Yasuo is a pretty dead man. However, he could invade the blue jungle. He's taking his own jungle instead. Ah, the blue jungle is spawning. Okay. Take the Scuttle Crab. And then probably he could still invade the blue jungle. It will be pretty close though. You just quickly take the... Yeah, I don't think he can do it anymore because Jinx is there. I mean, he can try to invade while keeping his third ability up, but it doesn't even seem... Yeah, okay, never mind, because they're all there. Yeah, there's no way he can invade it. There's like 4 people over there. He can't invade it. Is he gonna ult it? Yeah, but it's too late. Vi already got it. Wait, did she get it though? Because he just got vision on it. She didn't get it, right? Yeah, she didn't get it. Okay. Because when he ulted over the blue buff, it didn't disappear the blue buff. He goes in her face? Bro, come on. That's not the... No way. Wait, what? Yeah, he's dead. He told me he made mistakes, and there you can see the mistakes. Like, you can't go in your face like that into a Vi Seraphine. That's not gonna work, man. Vi is gonna ult you. Seraphine is gonna ult you. He would have died much earlier if the Vi had just ulted him, by the way. Would have been an instant kill. You can't play like that. That's not gonna work. Again, he goes Bladed Rune King. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. Of course you're gonna slow people and stuff like that, but isn't Essence Reaver just better here? You know, that's what I would be thinking. Even a Serpent Fang. Wouldn't a Serpent Fang be better here? Oh wait, he doesn't have... I'm stupid. He doesn't have Bladed Rune King. What am I talking about? He doesn't actually have Bladed Rune King. I was just blind. I saw a Bladed Rune King somewhere else, I think, and I thought he built it. But no, he doesn't have a Bladed King. What is he gonna build? I'm curious to see what he's actually gonna build this game. He went for an early anti-heal. What is he gonna build now? Again, I would go Essence Reaver here. That's what I would do. But let's see what he does. You gotta be very careful. The Vi ult. Yep. Oh, nice. I want to say, like, this Vi is not playing too well. She should have ulted him much faster. Look at that, how he sneakily dodges that Seraphine ultimate. He's probably dead. Oh! Oh, he even hits the Yone. Yeah, he's a little low right now. But with his Glutinous Greaves, he's going to be able to heal back up at some point. He should not get any close to that Jinx right now. Yeah, he can take this jump. Yeah, he is going Bladed Rune King. What? How? I just don't get how it's the right item this game. How is it the right item? What? No way Bladed Rune King is the right item. Of course, early stasis, just as I told you guys, remember early on in this game, I told you he would go for an early stasis. Makes a lot of sense. He can just stasis Vi ultimate and it will save him every team fight. But Bladed Rune King, bro, come on. No way, he almost stole it. How does he know? How does he know? He almost stole the red buff. It was so close. But why Bladed? Yeah, okay, well, we'll see. We will see. The Baron is up. Yone is on the opposite side. He's not actually attacking the Baron. He's just keeping up his attack speed stacks, in case you're wondering. He's gonna hit it again. Yep, just to keep up his stacks. Like below Ezreal's health bar, you can see how many attack speed stacks he has. Yeah, so he can stasis here. If the Vi goes on him, he can stasis. He can be a lot more aggressive now, because basically if Vi ults him, Seraphine is probably gonna follow up. He can simply stasis it, and they're gonna waste 2 very valuable ultimates just for starting to stasis. So like you can see, he's literally... He's baiting it. You see, he stasis the Yone ultimate. They wasted it, but the Enzio is gonna kill everyone. Oh my god, never mind. Caitlyn got him in a trap. That was insane. What a huge trap by Caitlyn. The Enzio would have killed everyone if the trap didn't land right there. Wow. That was actually very well played. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Bladed Rune King is a mistake. I don't care who the player is. I just don't really see how it's a good item in this game. There's just no way. Starting is just... He just goes for Bladed Rune King almost every game. Stupid Crown of the Shattered Queen, man. That would have been a kill, but then the Crown saved the rest. So dumb. Yeah, again, he's gonna ult through them, like he always does. You also need to remember, your ult gives you like a ray of vision. Like, everything your ult goes through, it gives you vision. So like, it can scout enemies in the enemy jungle and stuff like that too. So it always gives you good information. Even if you don't hit anyone, it just gives you information. While it increases your jungle clear. And as you can see, it's on an 8-second cooldown already. So he's gonna get it back very, very quickly. Wait, he actually wants to get it now. Never mind, he doesn't. Again, just random ults. He only hit the Vi. I don't really agree with that one. But we'll see how it's gonna pay off for him. Oh, he just wants the Bladed Rune King. Okay, I see. Yeah, so he gets... What is he gonna go after? I mean, yeah, Mortal Reminder is the natural choice since he already has anti-heal, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see how it's gonna work. Is he gonna ult again? Yep, he's just gonna ult again. No, he didn't steal it. That's his own blue buff. Okay. For a second I thought he stole it, but it's his own blue buff. He needs this dragon. The enemies already have 2 dragons. So he's desperately trying to rush it here. Come on. Smite! Oh my god. Jinx had ulted as well. That's a beautiful Seraphine ultimate. Oh my god. Go away. Third ability. He's gonna get rooted. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, they had to do this for the dragon. If they lost this dragon, the enemies pretty much won the game. But now all of them are dead. Oh, that's huge from the Lux, by the way. Wow, Lux just kind of saved the game. If Lux died, they would have lost the game, pretty much. Because they would have lost both inhibs, I think. But now they're probably just losing a mid turret and then the Baron as well. Yeah, the enemies are smart enough to not go for the inhib and just go for Baron. Good to see that. So he's playing against good enemies. Should be a Baron, right? Why are they not taking Baron? What? Are the enemy? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. But why is the Enzio on the top side? Why is he not helping them take Baron? Because now they're not gonna take Baron anymore, right? I don't think they're gonna make it anymore. Oh, they are. I'm gonna take my cap off for this one, just out of respect. I don't care how my hair looks. I'm taking off the hat out of respect. Okay? I'm taking it off. He just won the game. He just stole the Baron with his ultimate. The hat has been taken. He even types in the chat, D'Enzio, get child friendly. To even rub it in his face. Starting. Oh my god. Yeah. It's over. He won the game. We're gonna look at the Baron steal together with him. Let's look at it together. He just ults it. Vi basically pre-smites it. And he steals it. And they just win the game. Thank you all so much for watching. I know you enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say I hope you enjoyed it. I know you enjoyed it. Wow, my hair looks really bad. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.